Hello, and welcome to Quackalope, and today
we are playing Sea of Legends
by Guildhall Studios.
Have you ever wanted to be a pirate?
Arrgh.
Explore the seas, go on wild adventures, fall in love, have a nemesis? Well, I mean, you know, it's the give and take, right?
Okay,
There's the
sure.
Pull, possibly fight, you know, marauders and merfolk, and maybe have a giant horde of zombies merge into a single large creature and stomp around a kind of island-based map, destroying ports and slowly infesting the region until you lose to the game environment itself.
I think you have me at some points of this.
Okay.
Is this what Sea of Legends is?
More or less, yes. So
Perfect.
Sea of Legends is going to be a sort of open world, story-driven, pirate-themed game. So each of us are going to be a adventurer or a pirate captain with our ship, our crew, money, special gear items that we can get, and a story that we're going through.
Yeah.
Now this is a app-driven game. The reason for that is because the characters that build out our party and build out the story can either be nemesis, they can be romantic interest, or they can be NPCs running around this world.
And depending on the combinations we bring,
The text of the story actually changes. The narrative of every game you play shifts and adjusts based off of who we are playing, who we have in our party, and what things we encounter and deal with here on the map. So if you wanted to put that all into a book,
that'd be pretty tough.
there's about 700 pages worth of writing that have gone into this game, and organizing, printing, designing that in a way that allows it to coordinate is just done so much better through an app. So
Very straightforward.
I have my iPad over here, and we do have the beta version of the Sea of Legends app here on the iPad. So we'll be running everything right here. We do want to acknowledge right from the get-go, this is a Kickstarter prototype copy.
Yeah, which means everything here is not final.
No.
There's definitely things that are going to change, different elements that might get a little bit more tweaking, and definitely everything we have in the app is completely going to get revamped by the end. But this will give you a really good taste of what to expect from Sea of Legends.
Yeah, they have this game to a point where we have a beautiful kind of prototype built out. We have some incredible miniatures. I cannot wait to see the final kind of production run of all of these once they hit the table.
Artwork is gorgeous across the board as
The
well.
artwork's fantastic, and
Really good.
even the card layout, the design, like, this is a very, very refined and finished game. The app itself has almost everything we need in it. There's a few areas where they're still adding text, adding story, developing the app, but it is a functioning and working prototype of the app. So, while this is a prototype, so
It's a really
it
good
shouldn't
one.
be your final judge. That being said, it will give you a display of how this game runs and functions and some of the tweaks that will be made between now and kind of the finished version of the game. We do also want to thank Guildhall Studios for sponsoring this video. Really, them allowing us to get this game to the table, to go ahead and play it for you, the audience, makes what we do here on the channel possible.
Yeah.
So we want to say thank you to them, and let's go ahead and start diving into this.
Yeah, let's do it.
We also have a how to play video we are pairing up next to this gameplay video. So in this video, we're just going to dive right in, and you'll be along for the ride. We'll be kicking in doors and raiding ports, and hopefully I will be
so many shenanigans.
conquering the seas here. If you're more concerned about
The
the
minutia.
minutia of how the game plays, because you want the in and out, you want the nitty gritty, you don't want our personality.
Of course not.
Why don't you want our personality?
No one ever wants our personality.
I mean, that's true, I suppose. They stay for the B-roll?
for the game. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, for the pretty footage.
Do they
I would
stay?
say. Sort of.
Yeah, so if that 30 seconds just annoyed you, go over and check out the how to play video. We'll be
Cut us
way
out.
more kind of in detail there. All that being said,
We can start. We can get started.
right after they hit the subscribe button, no, I'm kidding. Don't hit the subscribe button. Let's
Why
go.
would you?
Let's get into this.
So, we've already gone through a few setup pieces here. We've already selected our pirates. We've selected our lovers and our nemesis.
Okay, sure. I was going to say it doesn't matter because I want to play the game.
Oh, yeah.
But
so,
that's fair. We did get to draft and choose the lover and the nemesis that we picked. I mean, this person here, Nasir, could have been my lover.
Could have, but
They aren't.
he is not.
Instead, I chose Clara, the smith, and Nasir, the Prince of Thieves, is my nemesis. And I'm playing Tone. He's basically if you took like a hammerhead shark and turned him into a man,
Oh, yeah, yes, I
gave
can
him
see
legs,
that.
set him up on the beach, gave him a gun to rock around with. That's basically Tone.
Wow, so I don't want to mess with you is what you're saying.
I'll
Keep
hug
away.
you to death.
Whew, okay, so I have John the Irresistible as my nemesis, and Shuri, the Jack of all blades, as my lover.
Okay, and who are you playing as?
I am Kahina.
Okay.
She has a lot of flow, a lot of swag on her, so
Sort of like
I'm pretty excited to play as Kahina.
a badass island pirate.
Yes, she's bringing it. She's bringing it all around. So, now that we've introduced you our pirates, let's go ahead and start our adventure. So first off, we need to locate our pirates anywhere on the board that we wish.
Yes.
Empty spaces. So I'll let you go first.
Why do I?
I'm gonna start the game, so I just thought, oh well,
you already
actually,
decided that you're the starter.
No, you
player?
know
No,
what?
that's
You're
fine.
right.
That's
You're right.
fine. Whatever.
Let's go ahead and roll some dice and determine who goes first. You're 100% right.
Highest value
roll.
goes first.
Yep. I got a 1.
It's gonna be a tie.
Ooh, okay.
One more. Let's roll it off one more time. Yeah. Yeah.
You win.
That's what I thought.
Okay, so you're going to be first player, and that means
Absolutely.
you'll also be the first NPC controller. We'll get to that later. So go ahead and place your character anywhere you like.
Now, have we already loaded the app here with our
Yes.
players, and we've already determined where
All
our
the starting locations.
adventure is going to be? Now, I do want to look down here at my NPCs, who I'm playing with. So I have my crew here. I've got a navigator, quartermaster, and gunner. Those are standard. I have a standard ship. But down here with Clara, if I start on her story, because as you journey through their narrative stories, you will also unlock and engage in different abilities and events. So heavily armored. If I get level 1 romance with her, I will gain 2 die when you're attacked. It's really nice.
That's great.
Level 2 upgrade for every 2 roses assigned from your die rolls. Gain 1 combat score.
Okay.
Not bad. And then True Love, I'm going to go ahead and gain some notoriety down here. Now, notoriety is the win condition.
Yep.
You'll see us squabbling all around the board here. There's so many different ways to gain notoriety. Basically, everything we do will be aiming for that final 10 victory points or 10 notoriety points, so you're the king of the seas.
And you have the greatest tale amongst all the pirates, right?
Nasir here. Thieves' Landing is where his story starts. Share the wealth. For every sword rolled, give 1 gold to the player with the least.
Ooh, I like that.
Okay.
That made me rich.
Pay to play. If you roll 2 swords, tap all crew that cost more gold than you currently hold.
Ooh. Ding.
And then borrow. If you roll 3+, give an item to an NPC.
Wow.
So I've got to get rid of that level 2 at some point.
Yeah,
That's disgusting. That being said, I think I'm going to start in a position that lets me go after my romance first.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
So I'm going to start right over here. I have to choose a empty zone, and then I get to place my ship as well, correct? Or is that only after you play?
I would say after I play.
Okay, go ahead.
So that we both get a fair shot at placing our guys. So all of my things are over here on the east side.
Seems unreasonable to give you a fair
But
shot.
I've already kind of gone through my different levers. So Shuri is kind of combat focused, while John is, he's going to be tapping a lot of my crew, but I'm really keen on getting Shuri on board, so I'm going to go ahead and summon right there.
Okay, let's see here. I now have to place down one of these Armada ships, right? And, you know, I'm not going to be mean. Just remember that when you play yours. And set mine right there.
Are you saying you could have done this? Is that what you meant?
Can you go in a non-empty tile?
No.
It has to be an empty tile.
Let's see.
I could have gone the open ocean right next to you there.
So you know what? Let's be pretty fair here, right? Let's respect each other.
Okay.
Yeah?
We'll see how this works. We'll certainly see how this works.
It is your turn. You start off with 7 gold and no notoriety whatsoever.
Yeah.
So what shall you do?
We have these different locations here. So we have a area where we can recruit crew. We have a location where we can gain items or gain kind of little mini quests. We have a place where we can hunker down and heal ourselves. And then we have ports where we can actually upgrade our ship vessels.
Where that will need coin for.
As well. Now here in these hideouts, we can also bury 7 gold to gain 1 notoriety. So just keep that in mind. Remember, the entire game is designed around
about notoriety. Yeah, but you can also use gold for a lot of other things that I'm very interested in. So we'll see.
Okay. All right, I'm going to move into this location here. I can move up to 2 at the moment because my sail action, I have 2 sails. And I'm triggering my story.
So let me go ahead and read that for you, sir.
Let's see here.
We are currently at Port Royal for your lover's adventure.
Yes.
You're relaxing in your quarters when Clara barges in. My brother John is in hot water. The Spanish put a price on his head. We gotta do something. We need a barrel full of gold to pay an officer off.
Ooh, that's expensive.
But, you know I'm only made for smashing. What do we do?
What
You
are my
can either
options?
mention an underground dueling ring where Clara could earn the needed gold, volunteer to hunt down the Spanish officers that put a price on John's head.
I like the idea of a dueling ring.
Ooh, okay. So let's see what happens. Good! John is counting on us now. I just need to refine my skull-shattering technique before the first match. Clara swings her smithing hammer through the air. You keep away from the wild swinging and chart a course as your crew load provisions. Result: unlock Clara's next ability. Yes. Draw from the tavern deck until you find a consumable and claim that item immediately. Place an adventure marker on Cartagena. So, we're going to go ahead and move your...
Consumable.
That's
a
yours.
thieving parrot.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Discard to steal an item from another player.
Oh, that's horrible. I hate that. What the heck? Oh, God.
That's awesome.
Okay, so
That's exactly
this is
what I
now
wanted.
moving to Cartagena. So let's go ahead and displace this right over here. Oh, look at that. It's pretty close to you. I'm going to go ahead and follow suit. So, sir, will you please? Thank you.
So moving over here into the Smuggler's Cove, we'll go ahead and continue. We're at the Smuggler's Cove for my lover, Shuri's adventure.
Yes.
You find Suri pacing on a beach. She spots you from afar and approaches, clearly concerned.
Okay.
After a few moments, you come to learn that her brother Nasir has robbed someone he shouldn't have.
Oh, Nasir.
There's now a price on his head. You really only have two options. Fight the people who he robbed to shut them up for good, or volunteer to hunt down the officer that has put a price on his head.
I want to hunt down some officers. I think Nasir is innocent.
Okay.
Well, maybe.
You suggest starting the search in the Spanish garrison in St. John. I'll slit all their throats twice, Suri shouts.
Oh.
You rest a hand on her shoulder. We'll get your brother back, I promise. Suri pounds her fist. I'm ready. I might even have hired some more muscle.
Oh, okay.
Result: unlock Shuri's next ability. You may add the top card of the crew deck to your crew, place an adventure marker on St. John. And end turn.
Ooh, I got the munitions expert. Before you roll for a challenge, tap to gain 3 dice against when raiding ports.
Okay.
And, okay, so I get my munitions expert and that's it, right?
The token came here to St. John, which you already did. So that's going to be your next quest marker.
I'm ready. Okay, and so now we move over to the NPC turn. The way this works, we're going to flip this card and you are going to have the opportunity to move all the NPCs however you want based on some certain restrictions that we already know. Okay, so let's go ahead and flip this and see what happens. Oh, so we're getting some merfolk. So our merfolk are starting off with just 5 strength.
Okay.
So we're only going to resolve that top one. It says place a merfolk guardian on Tortuga.
Tortuga, right here in the center, and they are going to be moving to the 4 corners of the board.
So whatever is closer, but you get to choose, because I think Tortuga is pretty much almost kind of like in the smack dab center.
Yep, it is.
So you basically got to choose wherever the...
Well, and here's the
you want.
interesting thing. Because I control movement, I can actually run them directly into an armada.
Yes. Yes, you may.
So I'm going to... Here's what I'm going to do. I'm doing a single move up to San Juan. Now, the armada are going to try to secure ports. They're also going to target some people based on a few different effects, right? They have some movement conditions over here, right? The Spanish galleon. So let me see that.
Yeah, so the galleon will move 1 space towards any direction that has a port
Gonna try
conquered.
to reclaim pirate towns. Once a galleon makes it to a pirate town, the pirate flag is removed and the town returns to local control. They're also worth 3 gold if defeated.
However, if there
Right
is
now-
none of those conditions, you get to move wherever you want.
They're sailing around. We're moving the merfolk into this location.
Because he would have been closer to that place.
Yep, he can move into there, and this galleon can come in to support
To reinforce him.
as
Okay.
as a defense. So that's our action. The merfolk is going down.
Well, actually,
One of the galleons and the merfolk.
they're tied.
They're completely even?
Yes.
Oh, because
It's
it
a
only,
5 against 5.
It reinforces by 1 for each
Yep.
added Spanish galleon. The merfolk is the attacker.
Oh, so you're taking out the galleons.
I ordained it that way. The galleons are wiping.
Oh, come on. Those are nice ships.
And
they
the
put a lot of work
merfolk
into
is
that.
going to continue progressing to this corner of the board.
Well, except if I take him down.
That's true.
He is in my line of sight.
That's
currently.
also true. And you do get a benefit for taking them out. So,
I do.
You know. Okay.
However, I will become NPC controller.
And also,
they gain 3 coins, so there's an incentive to taking them down.
3 coins.
Nice.
So the merfolk is now actually carrying some coins with them.
Interesting. Woo. Okay, so it's back to you.
Yeah, it's back up to the top of the round. I still have my 2 movement. Question is, do I want to go ahead and secure some early victory points now? Do I want to go hire some people? I mean, it could be really beneficial. I've done what I wanted here. I got that 2 plus die, and that was a big boon. You know, my crew quarters is currently 4. I have room to bring someone on board, but I think I'm going to go 1. I'm going to stop right here in Tortuga. I'm going to go ahead and go to the bar.
Okay.
So this will have a event that we resolve, and then on top of that, it'll have either an item or a consumable, just like my thieving parrot that I have here. I love this little guy.
I bet you do.
Okay, we have competitive footsie. It's not exactly what I expected to read.
So what happens?
Gain 5 gold or unlock your lover's next ability.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
That's a very competitive footsie.
Wow.
And then I'm going to claim this item immediately because this is a consumable. So, you know...
It's 5 gold. You could use that to buy some ships. Just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because... yeah. I'm going to go ahead and unlock my lover's second
darn
ability.
it. I thought I almost got you.
And then I got Irresistible Orchids, consumable. Discard to unlock a lover or nemesis ability for any player.
What?
So I could either open up your what are your 2 nemesis's abilities?
So I got Drunken Lure.
Okay.
You must tap a crew to access the tavern. And then I have Charmed and Dangerous. If you roll 2 or more knives, discard 1 tapped crew.
Interesting.
You're getting some pretty good consumables over there.
Or I could get down here to level 3 and go ahead and gain True Love. Which
immediately
would,
notoriety.
You know, I feel like this is something that I cannot waste right now.
I would appreciate that if you don't spend it.
These are going to go ahead and be discarded.
What, you're gonna do it already?
Yes. Reason being, I would like level 1 of your nemesis to go ahead and unlock.
Oh, come on.
It's only reasonable. And
no, it's
the
not.
earlier that happens, the better for all of us.
Okay.
Yep.
With all that happening,
I think that's my turn.
yeah, I would say so.
You can go if you'd like.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna move here, and I'm actually going to attack this area.
You're not
Yes.
even... All
no,
right.
I'm
Well,
attacking.
Get a pirate flag ready. Now, attacking on ports. If you secure this, he will gain 2 coin per turn from this point on. And there's no more Spanish garrisons. There are no more Spanish galleons trying to move through to remove you from this location.
Yep.
This might not be a bad gamble.
And I'm
You're
going
looking
to tap.
for a value of 6. And
Yep.
if you take this, do you get 8 coin right now?
I do.
All right, cool.
So I'm going to go ahead and tap my munitions expert, which allows me 3 additional die. Thank you very much. I'm going to keep it like this for now.
Okay.
Because I have a feeling I'm going to need that gunner later.
Sooner or later, yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and roll. Ooh, nice. There we go. Done. Completed. And I also get to pilfer. So pilfering, draw from the tavern deck until you find a consumable and claim it immediately. So let's see. Oh, there it is, a consumable. Ha! How great for me.
Which one did you get?
I got a power keg. I can discard that in order to get 3 more dice.
It's not bad.
It's pretty good.
You're going to need it.
Okay. So are you implying that you're gonna...
No.
Hit
Those
me or-
merfolk are coming your way, though.
Oh, well, I'm NPC controller, so not really.
Yeah, those merfolk are coming your way.
So I get 8 coins, and now every NPC turn, guess what happens? I get money.
Yep.
So I'm pretty excited about that. And speaking of NPC turns, it is their turn. So let's go ahead and spawn the next card over here. Undead Soldiers. Okay, so we have, our soldiers are still level 1, so they're immediately going to spawn. Place an Undead Soldier on Bridgetown. So where is Bridgetown? Right here, I think. Right there. And Clay Bay. Interesting.
Okay.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna move this guy here, and he's gonna get closer to his point, and
now,
they're gonna fight.
The Undead Soldiers are doing their very best to combine.
Yes.
They want to morph into this horrendously large creature over here. Beautiful miniature.
Whenever they get to 3 or more, that's when it happens.
Yep.
So,
What's
we're
our
fighting with
values?
these guys.
What's our
oh,
numbers?
the merfolk takes it. Easy.
Oh, completely wipes
Oh
out the
yeah,
Undead?
wipes the floor with him. So that's 3 more. No, I mean the merfolk.
Oh, sorry,
wins.
sorry.
So now the merfolk is worth 6 gold on top of his base 3.
for killing an Undead?
Yep. Whew.
That might be a merfolk that's worth hunting down.
Yeah, that's a spicy merfolk. And I also get 2 coins.
Okay, nice. And it is back around to me, correct? All right. Talking about very attractive merfolk, I might just go slaughter that. 6 coins is big.
Okay. So I'm just saying it's a little bit brave. That's all I'm gonna say.
I feel like I can take it on. I mean, I'm fully upgraded.
Question is, can you take me on? Because you're gonna be a pretty juicy target at that point too. I'm just mentioning it because FYI, if you forgot, we can attack each other, and if I win, I could steal an item, or I could take half your gold.
Yeah,
So,
I'm gonna go ahead and discard my thieving parrot to steal your item.
Oh, come on.
Just because you happen to be talking about potentially coming after me, and that happens to be a good defensible item to have.
Sure.
So you just hear, off your bow, you just hear, squawk! And then you see this giant barrel being lifted up.
No!
By the most struggling parrot ever.
Ah!
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Take that.
I don't like that. That's not what I wanted you to do.
Now
Okay.
I'm going to attack those merfolk.
Sure, go ahead.
I have my 4 blue.
It's a pretty strong merfolk, I'm just warning you.
They've got their 5s, right?
They're 5, yeah. They're pretty strong.
I get 2 extra because I'm heavily armored for my girl.
Game +2 when you're attacked.
When I'm attacked. Ooh, I don't get that right now then. But I can go down here and I can go ahead and do my
use
gunner.
your gunner.
So I will do that, which is going to give me an additional die. I don't think I have anything else that's going to
Not for now, but you do have big hit, right? So if you roll enough of those, it'll be pretty good. Ooh, that's not bueno. So for every sword rolled, give 1 gold to the player with the least notoriety.
You don't have the least notoriety.
Well, we're tied
or
for
the
least notoriety, so I'm assuming you give it to me.
Nope, you do not have the
What
least.
do you mean, no?
If we're tied, there's no way it goes to you. It won't leave me if I'm the lowest. And right now, we're both even.
Fine.
You also have...
I have a bunch of gold, but that doesn't mean I have notoriety.
But I can do this. For every 2 assigned, gain +1 combat score. So I'm at 2.
So I have some good news for you.
Why do I always roll dice so bad on this channel?
I have good news for you. You're
Yeah.
going to keep all your gold. All of it. But you're going to get hit. So you're now wounded.
I take a wound.
Yep.
Which means I roll 1 less die.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to say exactly where I am.
That sucks.
And I'm going to go ahead and resolve my lover's story.
Okay.
So, please, sir.
Lover's story. So let's see here. Continue. You are at St. John for my lover Cherie's adventure. On the outskirts of St. John, you and Cherie survey the garrison's defenses. Huh. The place is in shambles. They've already been hit hard, Cherie whispers. More bad news. There's reinforcements on the horizon. We need to move fast. What's our aim here? Quickly sneak and try to steal whatever you can, or search for survivors.
Oh,
You're here to rescue her brother, by the way. However, her brother is a thief, so there's a chance that maybe stealing is where you'll find him.
Yeah, that's not a... Hey. That's what they said he was. I believe he...
No, I think she fully
innocent.
admitted that he stole from some people he shouldn't have. That's the reason he's in trouble.
I don't have more space for crew members right now.
Yep.
I think we're gonna sneak through this one. Not the most exciting, but I think it's the smartest choice.
The garrison is ruined, but a few valuables were left behind in the chaos. Outside, Cherie finds a trail of blood and a lost treasure. You follow her to the coast, where you see Spanish ships flee towards Cartagena.
Cartagena.
See Spanish flips flee towards Cartagena, while the decaying ships head to Thieves' Landing. Let's hurry up, Suri says. Nasir is counting on us. Result, 5 gold.
Woof.
Unlock Shuri's next ability. Gain the Immortal Chalice card.
Okay.
Place an adventure mark on Cartaga and a legendary marker on Thieves' Landing. Now, one note for anyone that's looking at the screen. Legendary markers, as far as the build goes right now, this prototype copy that we have, are not available for us to play with. They will be other story events and things that get tied into this environment, expanding upon the world and what we can do in-game. We don't have that ability right now.
No, and another thing to note about those legendary tokens is that they're planning on incorporating them a lot more into the final build.
Yep.
So that essentially means that there's going to be more interwoven pieces.
Yeah, the story will start twisting and interweaving.
And you're going to have more areas on the map to explore, so that's going to be really interesting. However, based on this game,
now,
I took out the Immortal Chalice.
Do we have the Adventurer's Mark that we can put down, though?
Yeah, I did just place that on
gotcha.
Thieves' Landing.
Okay, cool.
So I got the Immortal Chalice. So each time you receive a wound, instead place a wound on the Immortal Chalice. When there are 3 or more wounds on Immortal Chalice, discard it.
It's not bad.
And I now have 1 notoriety.
Unless you get enough wounds.
Well,
then
let's hope that doesn't happen.
So, we're into NPC movement.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and discard this and do another spawn cycle. Merfolk Guardian. Okay, place a Merfolk Guardian on Tortuga. Increase Merfolk Guardian strength.
Oh, come on.
So bring one of those right out here to Tortuga. We are in trouble because I could not kill that first one.
Yep. And this guy's not interested in you. He's trying to complete his objective, which he just did. So he is now gaining an artifact. Just so that you know.
Can you help me kill him?
Maybe. I kind of like Sipakna. She's cool. She's strong, but she's cool. And also that Merfolk is now worth 6, so that's not great. We also have this guy to move. Where are they going? Oh, and we also have a skeleton, which you can move anywhere you want.
So we'll move this guy down to Port Royal, heading towards the edge of the board.
Okay, he's really close already.
Let's move the skeleton right in here.
So the skeleton's dead.
Cool. Wiped out the skeleton.
Oof. You're giving a lot of power to those merfolk, buddy.
It's back onto my turn, right?
Yeah, yes it is.
Now, if I destroy him with the relic, I not only stop Sipakna from coming out, I also would
draw the top card of the tavern deck and you keep it.
So
you immediately claim it. So it could be a relic.
Potentially a relic.
So I actually asked the designer about this. So sometimes the merfolk confuse normal everyday items with relics. So that's why you might not always get lucky.
So you might be carrying a parrot back.
Exactly, yes.
This is a really nice...
It's like the Little Mermaid, that she just finds a fork to be something incredible.
Now, I would really like it to move into my zone and attack me. But I don't control it next turn.
Correct, it's going to be me.
And I don't think you're sending it into a zone to attack me, if I feel good about that.
No.
Probably not.
No, very, very likely to deviate.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I get 2 coins. Thank you for reminding me.
All right.
So you were saying.
Here's what I'm thinking. I'm going after the merfolk again.
I don't think you should do that.
I'm going after the merfolk again.
I don't think you should. No, don't worry about that. Okay, go ahead. You do your thing. I'm not sure why. Oh, because of the power keg, you feel you have a better chance. Is that it? That's totally it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to take another swing at it. I think it's worth it, and I really do not want a giant merfolk beast to spawn onto the board.
It's a really pretty mini. You don't want people to check it out?
It's a beautiful miniature, but I'd like to make it to endgame before we just prove that we're bad at games.
What's the term? You're really it's not like self-centered, egotistical, selfish. Okay. Yeah, that's really selfish of you. I think people wanted to see that mini in 4K.
You know, I've already shown them beautiful B-roll of it up to this point, so...
Well, it's not an action.
Have you forgotten how we actually produce our videos, Jen?
But it's not an action. It's go ahead.
I'm going to war. I'm spending my power keg.
Well, that seems excessive.
So
it's just a little fish man.
3 dice and another 3 dice because I'm wounded once.
Well, here's the thing. You can actually take whatever dice you want, and then from that result, take one out.
Okay.
So the blue dice are the better dice here. They have better odds.
My odds still aren't that good.
No, they're not.
I'm only rolling one more dice than I was last time.
Yes. I'm not sure why you feel so confident you can take out this guy. But hey, more power to you.
I do have my quartermaster, though. So if I roll slightly better, there's a chance I could control these rolls a little bit.
Slightly better, yeah.
Come on.
Okay, this isn't looking that bad, actually.
It's not looking great.
Well, he has 6 health. Did you beat 6 health?
No.
Well, you can assign stuff.
So let's see here. First off, we're tied, so I'm not giving you any gold. This is worth 2, 3, 4. I can get to 4.
Well, you know what that means. You take another wound. I'm kind of inclined to attack you this turn. Maybe. I don't know.
Now, I've got a good buff for you, like, not attacking
Yeah, you
me.
do. You do have a good buff.
I thought I could kill it.
Don't get mad with me. I'm not going to kill the merfolk this turn.
Why am I the only one controlling the state of the board?
I'm going to go to San Juan. I'm going to do my nemesis quest.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
I need to get back on these quests.
So let me just say this. I'm preparing for the inevitable rise of Sipakna.
All right. Broken bottles, scorch marks, and passed out pirates litter the port. What happened here? Your first mate asks. It's John. He made us drink until I couldn't even throw up straight. Your first mate rubs his hands together. Oh boy, let's join the next party, eh, Captain? Agree to join John's next party or refuse? This is John he's talking about, after all.
Wow. We're going to join that party. We're going to go hard.
A groggy pirate holds out a handwritten note. Here, take my invite. I'm never drinking again. Your first mate grabs the note and then goes through the pirate's pockets. And we'll just need a little gold to help us get to the party in Smuggler's Cove. Result, +4 gold.
Okay.
Remove John's last ability.
Ooh. Bye.
And place an adventure marker on Smuggler's Cove.
Okay, so 4 more money for me. And Smuggler's Cove. Oh, look at that. That's pretty close by. Okay, so NPC turn. Let's see what awaits.
Undead Soldiers.
Ooh, okay, so our Undead Soldiers are still right there at just summoning.
Yep.
So that's good. Place an Undead Soldier at Smuggler's Cove. Oh.
And Cartana.
And Cartagena.
Yep.
Okay, so as NPC, unfortunately, we have another merfolk here. Gaining an artifact. So that is now 2 merfolk with artifacts. And this guy is moving outwards. This guy's moving close, and that guy's moving close.
They might all convene on Tortuga there.
Yes,
What if we did like a massive skeleton giant versus sea goddess creature battle?
The skeletal colossus would win right now.
That'd be sweet.
Well, no.
Like they both rise up from like we see the merfolk goddess rise up from the ocean and like start slithering onto the beach, and then just like 3 skeletons link together and morph into this giant thing and rip apart.
I get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Just so that you're aware, the game you're playing is not Kaiju Simulator.
It might be.
It's Sea of Legends.
It may become Kaiju Simulator.
Well, it's definitely seems like we're working towards that, aren't we?
Okay.
Things are looking really good.
Did you get your 2 coins?
I did not, thank you.
Give me 3 back.
Okay, I will give you 3
Because
back.
we're running out of change because you have all the money.
I have all the money. So, state of the board doesn't look ideal.
No.
Maybe it's something we want to take a look at. It's just, just a thought. Just maybe.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do about it?
I have tried so hard.
I'm honestly the reason why I haven't gone to their faces. I don't have enough to take them down with.
Yeah. I hear what you're saying. I'm moving to San Juan.
You're not going to attack me though.
I'm not attacking.
You're going to the hideout.
I'm going to the hideout.
Okay.
I'm healing.
So what does the hideout do exactly?
Well, it allows me to bunker, so I can heal up all my health. I can refresh my crew. Basically, we restock everything, and I can go ahead and bury 7 coin for 1.
You're gaining notoriety.
Yeah. Is that this little symbol here?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Wow.
So 1 notoriety.
Bold move. Well, bold move. You know what? I've reassessed my board. And I feel I can take him down.
I swear, if you do this, I'm gonna be so upset. If you roll like 7 2s. All right, do it.
Okay, so I have no wounds to speak of. I have a +2 die when in combat with a single enemy.
Currently in combat with a single enemy.
I'm also tapping my gunner, so I get an additional die here. And I'm currently going through a level 6 Merfolk. I'm really trying here to have the game extend. Woo! Yes, that is it. We are there. If you roll one or more, tap a crew member. I guess. So how much do we have right now? We have exactly. Wow, we have exactly 6. So
nice.
I would beat that. So let's go ahead and tap Quartermaster here. And this Merfolk is out.
Okay.
I now gain a total of 3 coins, plus everything else he had.
And don't
that
forget
also,
to cycle that bottom one and draw one of these tokens from the board.
Yeah, so we have lost this artifact, and now
Nice.
I get this. Ooh, a map of secrets. He was holding a relic. The map of secrets states, you may take a port action on a region occupied by an NPC and avoid combat. +1 notoriety. Pretty good. I like that.
Interesting. All right, down to creature spawn and control. And I believe, I'm the controller this
Yes,
time,
you
right?
are.
This has got to rotate. Oh yeah, no, it's on the right one. All right, Spanish galleons, finally. They're rejoining us at sea. They're going to be on any sea region.
So, where's it going?
Right here. Because they have one specific mission.
Okay.
And they're going to successfully be able to do that. So it is moving in here.
No!
To get rid of your port.
I do get the 2 gold at the beginning of the beginning of the NPC turn, right? Or is it at the end?
I think you get it.
Yes?
Because they're clearing the port now.
Man, that's a good placement, sir.
Okay, these guys are moving here.
Convening.
They need 1 more. This guy's turning around, headed back home.
Okay, that's terrifying. We need to take that guy out.
We do.
And I tapped all my resources right now, so I'm not sure if I can take him out.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do about it?
Down to my turn?
Yes. You can reach. You're definitely there. I think you can do this.
Yeah.
And if another skeleton joins that little shambling party in the center of the board, some bad things are going to happen that we already know. So, not trying to put pressure on you, but there's things that you should take care of.
Great.
Just FYI.
I'm attacking you.
Okay. Perfect. Let's go ahead and do that.
Because you have so much gold.
I do have a lot of gold.
And if I win,
I am pretty plump, I gotta admit.
I get half of it.
Yeah, but you are forgetting that I still do have my abilities, right?
I know.
Okay, just
Look,
FYI.
you can't blame me for trying.
I can't blame you for
and
trying.
my die roll so far has been so bad.
I can definitely be mad at you for trying. By the way, you can also steal my relics if you wanted to.
I could, yeah. I am tapping my gunner, of course,
great.
for an additional die. I don't think I have anything else because you're not attacking me specifically, which is a shame. But I can tap the quartermaster if I get a convenient roll. So yeah. 3 damage total because I will tap my quartermaster just to secure that.
Okay,
that isn't going to trigger. But because we're right now. No, I have less, but I have no gold to give you.
Correct. Okay. You're giving it to yourself. And if it were to you, you'd give it to yourself.
No, I mean.
So it's for every roll, give
least.
1 gold to the player with the least. So you would have the least.
Oh, because you do have relics right now.
Yep. So you'd be giving it to yourself.
You need 3 or better to win this.
Okay. So I get all these. Also hand me 2 more combat dice. Do I get anything additional? No, not for now. Darn it.
Please fall apart. Please fall apart. Please, I need this for the video. Do it for the fans. Fail this mission for the fans.
Hey-oh! Woo! And I get to draw from the tavern deck and take a consumable and claim it immediately. That is not a consumable. Not a consumable. I'm just going through this consumables deck. Oh man, we missed a lot of good relics here. That's so unfortunate. Here we go, a consumable.
I'm gonna take a wound.
Hey man. You stepped on my turf. I don't know what you're getting all salty for. You're the one that brought this on yourself. I do have a bunch of money. But here's the rub. I either
You
bank that right now.
long getting all that money while I was doing my very darndest to kill a merfolk.
Yeah, you're right.
I was trying to help.
You know what I'm gonna do?
And you screwed me.
You know what I'm gonna do? So that you don't get any crazy ideas, I'm gonna let Sipakna join us. That's what I'm gonna do. Well, technically, we might not need to worry about that.
It's your turn right now.
Oh no, the skeletons don't take her out. Well, that's too bad, I guess.
And it's your turn right now.
So, I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna do a build action. So, I'm gonna spend
I knew he was gonna
25, right? So, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So, that's 20 plus 5. And I'm gonna go straight for a level 2 ship. Mm-hmm. Here you go.
Yeah.
Hey, it pays to own an entire town, I gotta say.
Yeah. I can't even kill a level 5 sea creature, merfolk. And you've owned an entire town.
Yes, I have. Yes. So, interesting. I could become either very slow. Yeah, you know what? I feel this is fine. I'm gonna take the Orilla. Now I have 5 base dice, 2 additional notoriety, and I still keep all my crew members. So overall, I would say I'm pretty happy with that. You don't seem very happy about this. Why wouldn't you be happy? I think you should be glad about me. Yeah, so I'm controller this time. Ooh, merfolk, that's not good. Oh, actually, you know what? I think we've been skipping something. So the merfolk have been at level 2 this entire time. So we should have been doing this and that.
Good catch. All right. Place a merfolk guardian on Tortuga.
That's first.
Each player must unlock the next nemesis ability for a nemesis.
Oh.
You're already unlocked.
Yeah, mine's locked, actually.
Yep.
So I don't get to do that.
Okay.
Okay. And each player must unlock the next... Okay. That's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Now they're going to move, which is going to be bad.
Yeah. So, I wonder if there's any point in doing this. So I'm going to have this guy move first here. Mm-hmm. But unfortunately... that merfolk is... Oh, man, he was so close, too. Mm-hmm. He's going in there. Hey, I'm dealing with another threat, which was the eventual Colossus that was going to come in. That merfolk is actually going to gain 6 coins now. Mm-hmm. In addition to his relic, and he has successfully delivered his relic to his master, which now means... the audience's dream just came true. A cool mini on the board officially.
An amazing mini.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. Sipakna now gains +1 to her combat score for each relic she is holding. If she is defeated by the player, they may take 1 relic from her. If Sipakna is summoned again, she comes back with +1 strength and all relics she previously held.
And her win condition is...
She collects 4 relics, she wins the game.
So they're going to be funneling relics to her. She's also going to be hunting you down, because I don't have any relics.
You don't have any relics?
No, to try to steal them from you.
Yes, she is.
You might need to deal with her, tonight.
I do. But she's 10.
So you know the fun thing now.
I don't think there's any fun things going on.
Is I'm going to start playing my story.
While I deal with this.
And I'll let you figure out how to not lose the game. Sound good? Let me just catch up to you a little bit. Back on to the top of the round. Are you moving the galleon?
Oh, we did forget to move the galleon, didn't we? Where is the place that would be most uncomfortable for you? I'm going to go ahead and place it right here.
Great.
You're right next to a lover's store.
Yeah. I'm going to the lover's story. Moving down there. Let's see what I have. It's been a while since you've read a story to me.
It has been.
Lovers. There we are.
Before Clara gets into the dueling ring, you're both approached by Shuri. Oh, that's me. Listen up. You're looking at the undefeated champ. I don't want to hurt you, but I will if I have to, she sneers. Throw the fight and I'll split the winnings with you, or get in the ring and get your skull split. So you have two choices here. Urge Clara to forget the odds and challenge Shuri for a challenge of 6, or cautiously suggest that Clara throws the fight and splits the pot.
Now, a challenge. Will that just use my base stats right now?
Oh, it'll be a normal challenge. You just have to beat 6.
I haven't been able to beat 6 all day.
It's true. And this is Shuri. Shuri's pretty much a badass.
Am I being attacked or am I attacking?
That's a good question. I think in this context, I think you'd be attacking because you're the one that went into the ring.
That's what I was thinking as well. She's gonna have to throw the fight.
Okay, so you get some money. That's good. In a series of what looked like real blows, Shuri beats Clara down in the ring. Afterwards, you throw an arm around Clara's shoulder. That looked like it really hurt.
Yeah.
Clara sighs, limping. It did. Now let's get to Cartagena and clear John's name, please. So, good news. You gained 5 gold. So hey. And Clara gains 1 additional loyalty for you. And you place a quest marker at Claw Bay. And that will signify the end of your turn. So you have 2 notoriety already?
Yeah, I mean, you have a decent amount of notoriety too.
I have
so don't
2.
Act
well, I have
surprised
4.
and you also have a beautiful ship.
I do have a
gives you
pretty
notoriety.
cool ship.
Don't start with me. Don't start with me. All right.
I also have a lot of gold.
Your turn.
I don't know what to do.
Maybe deal with the fact that we're going to lose the game in like 3 rounds.
Well, hey, we don't really know that, okay? We don't know that for sure.
Do you not know that for sure?
I don't know that for sure.
Now, this guy just spawned the mother, right?
Yes.
Did it get rid of the token when it spawned?
Yeah, it goes to the mother, actually.
So
So Sipakna now owns a level 2 artifact.
Okay.
Well, sorry, not a level 2, but an artifact.
But a number 2.
I don't know what I want to do. I'm not ready to take out Sipakna. I feel I should prepare myself for Sipakna. I wanted to take on the Smurfolk, but if I do that, Sipakna will come immediately towards me. She's only going to move 1 space per turn, so I can take that. I can skirt her around the board, right? So I can bring her away from the Merfolk and then maybe snipe the Merfolk as they're heading towards me.
All I know is you're going to have to deal with it.
You know what? We're going to go ahead and do that.
Great. That's not dealing with it.
I'm getting stronger.
It's not dealing with it.
So let's go ahead and resolve my story mission for my captain.
All right.
I don't think this is a good idea either, but I don't think I'm ready.
A Spanish contract leads you to an overgrown temple. You've been hired to spy on the children of Tilak and map out their stronghold.
Oh.
You slow as a merfolk guardian hoists an ancient scythe. Halt! You're not welcome on this ancient ground. Another merfolk guardian butts in. Unless you've come to help us fend off the Spanish Armada. Are you going to pledge to help the children of Tilak, or are you going to bluff and claim you have an audience with Teknok?
I feel that if I do this, I'm going to be on their good graces, and they seem like they're going to conquer the board, so I'm going to help them out.
The second merfolk guardian smiles. Take this mask of reveille and head up to the Smuggler's Cove. Our ancient guardians gather as we speak. The Spanish have desecrated our temples and polluted our seas. They must be stopped. And the other merfolk guardian crosses her arms. And don't try anything.
I won't.
Gain the Mask of Reveille card and place a quest marker on Smuggler's Cove. Ooh. This is moving up there.
Treat all sea regions as taverns. It's pretty good, and that's another notoriety. So I am 5 away from winning. Pretty good stuff. Okay, so that's going to be my turn. It is now NPC turn. So let's go ahead and flip that.
Undead Soldiers.
Ooh, okay. So
still spawning.
Yeah, still 3.
Place an undead soldier on San Juan and St. John. Increase the undead soldier's strength. So now they're going up.
San Juan and St. John?
Yep, St. John.
Where is St. John?
Right next to it.
Wow, that's unfortunate.
And put them up by 1.
Ooh, okay. So hey, maybe they now can be a competition for these merfolk.
And go ahead and do movement. So they will merge together.
So here's the thing: you can either choose to keep that galleon alive, or bring the skeleton in so that they fight. The order of operations here is quintessential.
Yeah, I think I'm going to merge them here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move the galleon here.
Okay.
And then these guys are going to march down to pick up.
Guess what happens?
Huh.
Another...
Yeah.
Oh, God. This is getting a little bit scary. So what happens with her? Where's she going?
She's going after you.
Mm-hmm.
Which means moving in towards San Juan.
Okay.
This is bad. This board's getting out of control.
It is getting a little bit crazy. But hey, I'm doing pretty good, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not losing yet.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we can win the game before.
No.
Okay.
No.
If I kill that thing, you do know I get 2 notoriety, right? So it's not in your best interest for me to take it down anyways. Just saying. Also, I'm going to go ahead and complete that quest that I feel is going to get me in the good graces of the Technoc. So, just FYI. Also, I get to control our friends.
I'm moving the Spanish Armada here instead of there.
Okay. So what happens now? It's your turn.
It is my turn.
Where shall you go?
Going 1, 2.
Wait. You could go
3.
here.
I would have to fight
Yes.
when I get there.
You can't take it down?
No.
Okay. So you're tapping your last crew
Yeah,
member so you
I
can
am.
get to 3. Okay.
Yeah, I'm really struggling. Just,
I think you just had really... I think you need to get more mitigation. So you need to get better crew members.
You know, I appreciate the advice, Jan. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, what's your name again? Tone.
Yeah, I'm looking
So,
for
Tone.
Nasir.
Nasir, huh? We are Thieves Landing.
Yeah.
Pushing through cobwebs, you find Nasir's hideout hidden in the cellar of an abandoned tavern. In a dark corner, your first mate yelps, you might not believe this, but there's a merfolk in a cage here. Should we let him out?
Yeah, free him.
Free the merfolk.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. The merfolk stumbles out of the cage and wraps a tentacle around you in a hug.
Oh.
That street rat Nasir will pay for this. He ran off to a flooded temple near Nassau.
Okay.
Remove Nasir's last ability,
Good.
and you're going to gain a merfolk ally card. Place an adventure marker on Nassau.
Okay, so
that's actually pretty cool. So
Nassau.
now
Where's
you're going
my-
to get a guardian card from here. Let's see. Right there. Oh, that sucks.
before you roll for a challenge, tap to gain +2 dice in combat with an enemy that holds a relic. Does not take up a crew space.
Oh, that sucks.
Excellent. So not only she's hunting for your relics, now I can hunt for your relics.
How convenient.
Now, does this also give me advantage against merfolk with relics?
Yes.
Or the queen herself with relics?
Anybody that has a relic, you now have a +2.
Okay.
If you tap them, of
Cool.
course.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and do this.
Okay. Can see why.
So let's go ahead and resolve that. So, I'm going to resolve my captain's story.
Captain's story. You're up here at Smuggler's Cove, and you're going for your captain's adventure. At sea, you join the children of Taluk. Spanish galleons send merfolk guardians flying as a barrage of cannon fire rips through their war-mounted whales. Holy crap.
Yeah,
That sentence was just like a... it was like a pause and think through that for a moment. Let me give that one more go. Spanish galleons send merfolk guardians flying as a barrage of cannon fire rips through their war-mounted whales.
Wow, okay. So the merfolk have whales.
The merfolk have war-mounted whales.
That is amazing.
The Spanish galleons have cannons. Those cannons are currently ripping through the war-mounted whales.
I don't like that. That's why I'm taking them down.
It's
That's horrible.
It's a little worse than ripping through the stern of a ship.
Yeah, that's horrible. They're killing precious life. Let's take these guys down.
Not killing, just exposing blubber. If it fails, the battle is likely over, but you stop Tenok, a rumored leader of the Children of Talok, caught out in the open of the western flank. You can only reach one side of the battle.
We're saving them.
Cool. Save Tenok even if it means losing the battle.
Oh, ooh. Oh!
Or do a challenge 5.
I can definitely do a challenge 5, but Tenok, they sound important. Let's save Tenok. Let's do it.
Okay, going for it. You drop your sails and swoop in to save Tenok from a row of towering galleons. Though the battle is lost, Tenok's eyes lock with yours. Before she can thank you, more galleons draw near. Tenok orders the remaining merfolk guardians to regroup at San Juan. Okay. Result: 1 Children of Talok strength. -1 Children of Talok strength.
-1?
Yep.
Ooh.
Plus Spanish galleon strength.
Ooh, okay.
And place a quest marker on San Juan.
Wait, is that it? I don't get a...
That's it. Nothing.
You're joking.
Nothing.
I don't even get Tenok?
Nope.
What do you mean?
Nope, no boon.
Oh, that was horrible then. My God.
I mean, you did rip down the merfolk a little bit. It makes them easier to deal with. That was important.
Yeah, I guess, but hey, look what happens now. Another
but we
artifact.
gotta spawn. You gotta spawn first.
Oh, that's true. Okay, Undead Soldier.
Spanish galleon. No, this is the one that just went. Spanish galleons are coming out.
Okay.
And they're currently beefed. So, galleon on any sea region, increase Spanish galleon strength. And then place an additional Spanish galleon on any sea region. So 2 are coming out.
Oh
here.
my God. Okay. I have the... Oh, you have 2 there?
Yep. So any sea regions you'd like.
So we can actually go ahead and take out... We can take out these guys now.
You could certainly move these guys into it, yeah.
Any sea region. And we actually do the third one, which is place an additional galleon on any sea region.
No,
we do all 3.
We triggered it right now?
Yeah, we do all 3. So, that merfolk is dead. I wonder, could we take out... So, this is really good. Oh, we actually have these guys. So, maybe I want to go ahead and do this. Oh, we can take her out. We could take... You want to take her out instead?
I don't know. You're controlling them at this point. You control board state.
This is a interesting little thing here. No, so we're gonna move in there. We're gonna move in there, and we're gonna move in there. And
support coming in?
No, it doesn't need to.
No,
it's a level 8.
Okay.
So he's gonna wipe everything out.
Mm-hmm.
The galleon now takes that. Is gonna take 3 coins. Ooh, this is exciting. Gonna take 3 coins from there. This galleon's gonna take that merfolk out, and take the relic and also the gold and another 3 gold. And that galleon over there has enough power to take out both of those guys and take 6 coins.
I was kind of hoping to see a, big guy versus big guy fight, but it's all right.
No. Trust me, we don't want that. That's a trigger for endgame. We don't want endgame at this point right now, I guess. Okay, so it is back to you, sir. Well, technically, we have to move. Let's go ahead and do this.
So, I feel like I'm in a rough position.
A little bit.
I really need to rest. All right. I'm going up here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to go ahead and resolve my next story event.
Cool. For the nemesis?
My nemesis.
Okay, so Tun. The merfolk guardian leads you to the flooded temple. But before you can enter, Itzel steps into view. I've been waiting for you, Captain. Nasir told me all about you. You've been misled by this foolish merfolk. Turn them over and let us speak as equals. Will you turn over the merfolk and agree to talk, or raise a pistol and order Itzel to speak?
Yeah, no, I'm raising a pistol.
Okay. Itzel's going down. You're making a mistake, Captain, Itzel grumbles. You've made yourself a new enemy. You see, we're no friends of Nasir. That merfolk helped him steal from us. If you want forgiveness, destroy his conspicuous hideout, or help us at our overgrown temple near San Juan.
Okay.
Remove Nasir's last ability, So I guess you'll remove that one.
I've already removed the
That's true.
last one.
Itzel becomes a nemesis. So you have an additional nemesis now. Congratulations. So here you go. You have 2 people now to worry about. You're going to place 1 merfolk on this region.
Why is Itzel my nemesis?
You made her angry.
Oh.
Raid Smuggler's Cove to continue.
Didn't I point the gun at Nasir?
Yeah. She wasn't happy about that.
No.
Because the merfolk went against... The merfolk herself stole from her. So she was mad at the merfolk. You didn't let go of the merfolk. And actually, I think you raised a weapon against her. So yeah, you made her pretty angry. Place 1 merfolk on this region, raid Smuggler's Cove to continue, and then adventure there on a following turn. Okay? So, let's go ahead and place your token in Smuggler's Cove.
But I need to raid in order to continue, so I'll put a raid marker on top of my token.
Yeah.
We need a merfolk. You already placed one?
Yep.
Okay.
Place a quest marker on Smuggler's Cove. Yeah, and this is another cue for another legendary situation,
yep,
but
which will come later on in the game. Man.
Woo! That was a rough one, buddy. That was tough. Okay, so can I get to San Juan without dealing with any of these crazy people over here?
I'm in trouble.
Yeah, you're. It's not looking great for you right now, because now you have to worry about his ability plus this one too. If you roll 3 or more, give one of your relics to another player.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Oof. That's some spicy meatballs. Okay, let's see. I cannot get to San Juan in this turn. Unfortunately, I have to go through some ships. And I don't have protection against these galleons or the Tenok yet. I genuinely don't think I can take on Sipanka right now. You know what? Let's do it. Let's fight. Let's do it. Let's take her out.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm dealing with a level 4 Sipanka here. I will grab these 4 dice plus 5 dice plus 2 dice. Because I gain an additional die whenever I'm fighting a single enemy, and she is considered a single enemy. And that's gonna be it for now. Ooh, that was good. This is good. Oh no, I got two of the things. I did get my lover thing, so that's beneficial, I think. Okay, so let's resolve this. You must tap a crew to access the tavern. Oh, okay, I'm not... If you roll 1 or more, tap a crew. So I tap that. That's fine. That was just movement. Let's forget about it. So 2, 4, 6, 7... plus assign 2 to gain 2. 9! Oh no, it's 10! No! Okay, I'm gonna discard a consumable, which is this. Let's put it here so that I can untap. So I can untap the gunner. Oh no, it's before you roll for a challenge. I mean, get an additional
You can
die.
untap this one though, which would give you another point. You're at 9.
Oh, that's right. That's
That would
right.
give you
So I'll
10.
tap them so I can untap this one and move it to 1, and that is it, everybody. We take down Sipanka.
Well,
Yes.
you take down Sapanka.
Yes. This is a collaborative effort between us and the audience. It's
not.
everybody's working together on
Well,
this.
I just got another enemy.
You did get you did shoot them. You pointed a gun at their face. What were you expecting, friends?
I didn't want to give away my merfolk ally.
You would have gotten her as your lover.
Damn.
So Sipanka's out. She will come back to the board with 2 or more. I do get a relic from
When
that.
does she come back to the board?
So if she comes back, she's going to come back with all her relics and an additional strength.
Gotcha.
So she returns stronger and better than ever. So I do get a relic. Ooh, Midas Hand. You gain plus 2 gold for each captain icon rolled, but you can't activate your captain's ability. Oh, wow. Well, that's not as great. And let's make sure that I'm counting my points right now. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's getting pretty close.
I have 2. And a brand new enemy.
We must believe.
Control, spawn, Spanish galleons. We're placing a total of...
Oh, God.
Everyone has to unlock the next nemesis ability. So, good for me. My relics are no longer worth points
What?
while this ability is unlocked.
Are you joking?
No. I'm in trouble.
Wow.
And we're
That
placing
sucks.
down 3 more Spanish galleons.
3, we only have 2.
We'll place them down.
Well, you're the monster controller. Actually, I think this should have been on you.
Oh, gotcha. So, let me just start peppering the board here. I'm in serious trouble.
Yeah, this is not looking that good.
No.
I'm rolling like 100 die right now. Life is good for this pirate. So go ahead. So where are all these guys moving to?
I mean, a lot of them don't even have to really move. I guess
They have to move
I could
one.
have played one up here.
You can, dude, you can attack me.
Hang out there.
Why don't you do this? You summon 2 guys, right? Take me down a few notches.
Yeah, I mean, I could move into you.
And this guy too.
No, this guy wasn't.
He started right there.
No, he didn't. I moved him into there.
Well, then he can go in there still. And then this guy, I don't know, you can put him there. This guy, you can place him here, and then this guy can just...
This guy's going this way?
Oh, so you're fighting them?
No.
Okay, so he's going downwards.
Okay, so you're being attacked by 3, I suppose.
That kind of does suck. So that's 8 plus 2. Okay, so I'm working against a 10. That's actually stronger than Sapanka, and I barely made out of that alive.
No, Sapanka was 10.
I know. Oh, sorry, it's the same as Sapanka, and I barely made it out of that alive.
Yep.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get all my dice again. So plus 2 for Shuri, plus 5 for my Orilla, and I think that's it. Everything is tapped. Oh man, that sucks. Ooh, okay. Okay, okay. Okay. Oh man, okay. Okay, and I get 2 gold, I guess.
So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Well, I get 2 gold for each of these? Wow.
No,
I have 9
what's your captain ability, though?
plus 2? I beat them.
You did.
I wasn't expecting. Oh my god. Okay. So, I get 6 gold plus 3 gold for each of those guys, so I get 9 total. Don't look at them like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm good at rolling dice apparently. And I also gained 4 gold for my Midas hand. So, I'm doing pretty well. I gotta say, I'm pretty well off of this this pirating thing.
I like this game, I just haven't figured out how to play it. Because the only thing I seem to have gained is I put 7 gold in the sand, and then I found an enemy.
Yes, it does seem like that is exactly what has happened. I just got a really cool ship, and that's helped me out a lot. So yeah. Oh, no. I have to redo that. I made a mistake. Gain 2 dice when in combat with a single enemy. I was against 3. That's important. Okay, so let's go ahead. Where are the ships? Put them back.
Well, let's see. Just roll it again with 2 less. So keep these off to the side.
Oh man, I don't think I'll get it now. Okay, so I also have to take out all the coins.
Well,
so I did
roll
6.
it first. Roll
Okay.
it first.
Okay, we'll see. I don't think I will. I don't think I'll get it. So I have 5 here, so that's 5 for that. 2, the 4 base for my blue. Okay, this is it. Oof. Okay, so I did get the gold. I can't tap any other crew members, and I have effectively failed.
2,
This
3,
battle.
4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 1 more would have done it for you. You don't have any abilities or anything that
Am
help?
I missing? I feel I'm missing something. Treat all sea regions as taverns. Make a port action on region occupied an NPC. Each time you receive a wound. I can assign 2. I did not gain the +2. So these don't activate either. Yeah, that's... Darn it. Okay, so I now apply a wound to the Immortal Chalice. That sucks.
Okay, so we caught you cheating once.
I caught myself, okay? So I also have to give back 4 gold. 4 for that. And then I have to give back 9 gold for everything else.
And how many did one of them have underneath him?
One had 6. Ow. Well, that didn't feel good.
Okay. So now it's on to my turn.
Yes. And I am surrounded by a crew of ships that have already decimated me.
Now I have to be able to do 5 damage there to take on that port.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to have to do a rest action.
Yeah, you're going to stay right at your hideout?
Healing. Refreshing.
Yeah. Or I could just run away from all these guys and finish the game. Which to me sounds like the smart idea. Let's go ahead and do it. So we are now completing my lover's mission.
All right, so we're triggering your lover?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see here. Suri and you manage to get an audience with the officer at the Spanish fort. He hears your case. So it's a bribe then, in exchange for making Nasir's bounty go away? He rubs his chin. Very well. But it'll cost more than you proposed. Double, actually. Slide a heavy coin purse over to the officer, 8 gold, or signal to Shuri to force the officer to comply. Challenge 7.
Heavy bag, baby.
Yeah, of course. The officer counts every gold piece before writing out an order. In light of this new evidence, the Empire shall clear all charges against Nasir. A vein of Shuri's forehead bulges with annoyance. Let me see that, all right? It's good. Nasir owes me big time. Luckily for you both, a small schooner shows up later with a mysterious package from Nasir. -8 gold. +1 notoriety. +1 Shuri loyalty.
Get 1 notoriety?
+1 Nasir power.
That's you.
And draw the top card of the tavern deck and claim that item immediately.
And that's another relic. And
So wait,
that is
so
game.
that's your brother?
Apparently, yes. Nasir is Shuri's brother. We've been conspiring against you this entire time! Yeah, so I think... Okay, so let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Against... Hey, I think it was kind of like some bad mitigation at the beginning that... skewed everything the opposite way.
I just remember me being overly concerned about a mermaid and doing my very best to stop that mermaid.
Mm-hmm.
And you kidnapping and holding hostage the entire town of St. John, gathering funds while conspiring with Nasir, who's in my own circle of influence, to turn against me and just make Itzel hate me.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know. If that's not a good story building engine, I don't know what is.
All right. If you just skip to this part of the video where we were watching our final thoughts on this game, Sea of Legends, right? That's what we're playing. Thank you for joining us. I don't know why you skipped the gameplay, but if I'm going to be honest, it's probably not worth watching anyway. If you're here, you might as well hear what our final thoughts are on this game and not concern yourself with the rest of it.
You should totally watch the gameplay. There's some good dice rolling in there. So, Jesse, what are your thoughts?
This game's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
It sets the foundation for a story building kind of open world exploration engine. And honestly, my biggest criticism initially, period, is going to be the fact that it is app-driven. I guarantee that's going to be the majority of people's biggest criticism. And while there's still, and on display in this gameplay, there's still refinement that needs to be put into that, This is a prototype copy. They are doing that, right? The fact that it's up and functioning and playable right now is impressive before the Kickstarter launch. A lot have gone into that. And for a story-building game like this, you could not have the narrative change based on characters' profile and actions that are taken into the game if you're running it pen and paper behind the scenes. This is an example of integrating current technology, current video game style storytelling mechanics into a tabletop realm that I don't think takes away from the tabletop space.
Yep.
I think it actually enhances and improves it, genuinely. And I'm a big critic of electronics needing to be involved with my tabletop experience. I think when we met and even talked to them, I was like, is there any way to get this pen and paper? And it wasn't until we started diving into it that I realized why that's impossible. The fact that your story, Shuri, was tied to Nasir right here. You know, the fact that the plots developed, names got changed, story pamphlets unfolded, and, you know, with these extra adventures and the extra story arcs they're going to build out onto the map, they'll be entirely related to the way that we're impacting the environment. You couldn't do that pen and paper.
Yeah, I can't even imagine how that would work. We've played other games, story-based games, that deal with this gigantic book.
It would have to have parentheses of your name here, right? Insert, because that's the big thing that this does. Like, I've played story-driven games. Like, Madar is a good example of one that is a novel on the table, has hidden information, like, beautiful. Like, I'm so impressed with what they've done there. They, however, are telling a story with consistent characters, and you're playing through the pathway. This is a single sit-down session, about an hour and a half to 2 hours, in a self-contained world that doesn't have the time to build up an entire narrative arc.
Yep.
This isn't a legacy game. This isn't a story-driven game. Instead, like, this is a open-world, single-campaign storytelling game.
It's a narrative sandbox.
Yeah, and that's cool. And the only way you make a narrative sandbox feel alive, feel connected, is by doing the things that they're doing. You know, inserting the names, making sure characters tie together, making sure actions that happen on the board within that 2-hour window matter to the storytelling in the game. In a larger game, you have more space to develop that. In a game like this, you need it to tie immediately.
Yeah, and what I really appreciate about the storytelling in this particular game is that it's short and sweet. You get a good understanding of what's going on without delving really deep into some lore. You get snippets. The snippets are well written, and you can just move on with the game.
And like I said, I'm really excited to see some of the legendary quests pop out. Some of the different, I'm sure there's going to be other like characters and mythic beasts and people that you're facing. Like, this is just the development of the game and the framework for something that has a lot of potential. And all that being said, it is a lighter game. Surprisingly, this is a sit down with friends and play through and have some fun, but it does not have an extreme rules overhead.
No, not at all.
It doesn't have an extreme strategy or mechanics drive. You can put in as much like strategy as you want. You could game it. You could really play aggressively. We could be fighting back and forth and being aggressive pirates. But this is a game that I could sit down with like a couple 12-year-olds, like nephews and nieces, and just explore the seas and have fun and see what happens.
Yeah, well, that's going to be tricky because I feel that the end result of the game is that they're looking for something that kind of tackles all of those demographics, right? They're looking for a game that is able to be challenging and that is able to also inspire that curiosity for a younger generation to kind of like tap into this. And there's also kind of like some themes out here that might not be best for such a low age count. But with all that being said, I do agree with you.
I don't think any of the themes get super like dark or aggressive though.
Yeah, so I do agree with you overall that the game itself and the
Other than
tactical
those
opportunities.
whales.
Yeah, the whales, that was gnarly.
Brutal.
Yeah. So I do agree with you that the game itself is a little bit lighter. However, there are elements here that I think are really nice. I've used this term before. It's not necessarily the most accurate, but it has a feeling of kind of like this pandemic style of dealing with threats as they come onto the board, which I think is really fun.
Board mitigation and balance is definitely a part of this game. We have to be controlling the environment and controlling the seas while still conquering them.
Yep.
And I like that balance. Like, it didn't work out well for me.
It worked out great for me.
Yeah.
I was able to... So I think that's also part of the game and kind of like if you want to call it strategy, is when you need to intervene, and when you can just kind of let it slide and run away a little bit. Because if you focus your entire game on dealing with the threats 100%, you're not going to get anywhere. So it's about knowing when to make that sacrifice. And also,
and it gives you enough, like, it's a slow roll, right? It's a slip down a hill type of thing. So you can build for a while, and the moment you need to strike, you can be in position to do so. Which I thought that I could get 7 coins quickly, and so I tried to... I don't blame what I did. I tried to take advantage of what I thought was a good opportunity. There was coins just walking through the ocean. It just didn't work. You know?
Yeah, so one of the things that I think they did on this new version is that they made this deck a little bit more tense. It has some more urgency to deal with it because things are kind of escalating quicker. And I like that. I like that feeling that things are getting oppressive and the world is becoming darker and we must solve what's going on.
And you can play this up to 4.
Yes.
And this board gets way more crowded, way more is going on, way more storytelling's happening between players, and there's more people to deal with the threat on the board.
Yep. So
it's that push-shove, right? Like, I think a sweet spot might be right around a 3-player count. Like, plays well, 2. I don't know how it functions at 1. I don't even know if there's... I assume there's probably going to be solo built into it. I don't know much about that, so I can't speak towards it. But I think 3 is going to be a really healthy zone. Where you can do a little bit of bartering. You can do a little bit of, like, crosstalk. Like, hey, let's deal with this together, or let's shut Jan down for a little bit. Like, if you attack him, I'll sweep in and pick his body. Like, things like that, you know?
I think the one thing that I would love to see get a little bit more fleshed out is this idea of the crew. I feel that dice mitigation in this game is very important.
Sure.
And in order for every turn that a player feels like they have an investment, like they have something they can work towards, that mitigation needs to be clear. So right now there's a limited pool of crew members.
Okay.
But most crew members do help with that mitigation. So it's either maybe just making it really clear in the rule book or in the explanations, like, hey, you don't like dice rolling, look at these cards, look at that crew and make them better. So I think it's more about, first of all, I want to see more variety here. I feel that this is kind of like a little bit limited for crew deck. I want to see a lot of different options and like almost that idea of not deck building, but tableau building, and that you have these different options to choose from.
Yep.
I think would be really nice. And seeing how this can develop, I feel that the variation of ships is interesting. There's kind of like different factors. You either take a really strong ship that moves okay and holds an okay crew.
Or you make something fast that isn't quite as powerful. Yeah. I never got to see that. I never got to
Yes,
I never got to
exactly.
buy a ship. Overall, I think this is a really cool game. I think people are going to love it.
Yeah, I think there's definitely some amazing foundations here for something that
it's not going to be right
major.
for every single person. If someone's looking for something, more in a legacy style, or if someone's looking for an opportunity to, have a 4X type of experience.
Yeah, definitely not this.
This isn't that heavy, but if you just want to sit down and be a pirate for a couple hours, this is one of the better ways that I've seen to do that.
Yeah, it really does kind of like suck you in.
Well,
to that
and with
theme.
the narrative, with the theme, like I felt like a pirate. I felt like I had a romance and a story to go down. I felt like I had 2 enemies. And boy, did I feel like I had 2 enemies.
Technically 3 with me over here too. Yeah, and I felt like a badass, I would say. Like Kahina was amazing. She's just got that pistol and was pop, 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 pop. Didn't even have to look where she was shooting. It was amazing. She is a legend, officially.
So that's our final thoughts on Sea of Legends. This is a cool one. This is one I'm excited to play more. We're going to be getting it down on the table a few more times before we film the how to play. Excited to bring this content to you guys. Let us know if you have any questions. The designers have been really good at being responsive and engaged and communicating with the community. And I don't know personally, I haven't heard from them, but I'd be willing to bet there's going to be some sort of player interaction or discussion when it comes to the Kickstarter campaign.
Yeah, for sure.
I would be shocked if there wasn't an opportunity for your voices to be heard and input in or adapt the way this game plays. This is such a narrative-rich game. There's room to explore storylines, through because the players kind of
100%.
So hop into the Kickstarter comments, reach out to the designers, let them know what type of stuff you want to do as a pirate, because that's how you make it possible. But whatever you do,
remember to do the important thing.
get out and play some games.
We'll see you guys next time.
We did miss the subscribe push, though.
Oh.
I was gonna do this funny little thing where I like replaced a parrot with a quackalope, like a duck with horns sitting on his shoulder.
That'd be funny.
I wasn't quite sure how to do it.
Oh, you have to do it post, like
Something like
Shut
that.
Up and Sit Down does.
Well, what I was thinking is I'd just tie this into the end
And maybe talk. Quack! Subscribe!
we'll see you
Go
next time,
ahead.
guys.
Don't
Thanks so
forget to
much.
subscribe!
Get out of here.